Great day, great day, great day. This is Dr. Obioma Martin, the midwife to millionaire CEOs. And I am going to be with you for all of August, reading stories from my Breathe Again anthology series. Why am I sharing these stories? Because they're important not only to the author, but it's important that you know that you are not alone. I'm reading these stories so that I can give voice to the things that you carry silently. I know what we carry because I talk to us all the time. I'm talking to women absolutely every day. And what I love about the women who were brave enough to share their stories in my Breathe Again anthologies is that they did it courageously. They did it even afraid. They did it thinking about what other people were going to think. But they did it. Why? Because they understood that their story did not belong to them. Their story was for the world and also for someone that is going to be listening that's going to say, you know what? I'm actually dealing with that exact same thing. And I'm so glad that somebody gave voice to it. So it is story time, y'all. I want you to pull up a chair and get comfortable. And I want you to pull out your pad and your pen so that you can take down some nuggets from these stories. Now, I'm only going to do one story a day. I do not want to overwhelm you, and I'm not going to read the whole story. You're going to have to get the book. So, this is the book right here, Breathe Again, Volume 1. And these are the authors on the stories. These are the authors, rather, in the book. I am just going to be highlighting some of the nuggets. I want you to invest in your own copy. You can go to amazingyou.com and get your copy so that you can get the whole story. I'm just going to be doing some highlights. Every day, I'm going to do some highlights. So today, we are going to take a glimpse, a snapshot into the story of Wanda Lovell McCall. The title of her story is called Letting Go What You Know. You are far too creative to be limited by fear, finances, familiar limitations, and well-meaning friends. It's time to let go of what you know. In about 1,500 words or less, I'm about to help you release one of the most important things you own. Now, I want you to pause for a second and think about what is one of the most important things that you own. What do you think? I want you to write in the comment. I need some audience engagement. Write in the comment. What do you think Wanda is talking about? What is one of the most important things that you own? What could she possibly be talking about? I want to see in the comments. What are your thoughts? Let's see. Wanda is talking about vision. The vision is different from a vision. A simple vision is the expectation of a desired outcome that makes us happy on an emotional or personal level. It involves the creative energy of imagination and the ability to see or think about something that is to come. Now, in contrast, the vision is divine. It's disruptive and destiny altering. It is the place where purpose, gifting, and anointing meets. There are tons of teachings on purpose and anointing, but I would like to share with you the power of releasing your gifts within this chapter. When we release our gifts, we activate the anointing and come into alignment so that purpose is fulfilled. So I want to ask you before I go any further, what is it that you're holding on that your limiting beliefs have prevented you from releasing? Again, what are you holding on to that your limiting beliefs have kept you from releasing? So many of us die with vision unfulfilled, unmanifested. And I just stopped by for the month of August to just speak to my dreamers, to speak to my visionaries, to speak to those that are pregnant with dreams and visions and goals that you need a midwife to help you push out. You know it, but you are too scared to speak it out loud. You are too scared to release it. It's so interesting because I was sitting with one of my clients on yesterday in her office. I do VIP days. And as I was sitting with her in her office, she said, "You know what? I am creatively stuck." Now, here's the thing. And this is why I'm the midwife to millionaire CEOs, because most of my clients are millionaires. And so you can be a millionaire and be creatively stuck. You could be an entrepreneur and be creatively stuck. You could be in none of those categories and be creatively stuck. What's important is not your title. What's important is not your economic status. The point that I want to make is that whoever you are and wherever you are, you can be creatively stuck. This is the reason why you need a midwife. This is the reason why you need a coach. But I'm going to continue on in Wanda's story. So Wanda goes on to say, let go what you know. What are you holding on to? When we speak of letting go from a personal growth perspective, we often focus on releasing pain from the past, self-limiting thoughts, or toxic relationships. All of this is super important for personal freedom and opening our hearts to divine flow. However, Wanda says, I want to discuss a different type of letting go. Letting go what you know. This type of release is the process by which we speak to teach and empower others with our story and our experiences. This is when we open our mouth to connect and create with our words, the outcomes needed and desired. It is the second step, Wanda says, of biblical manifestation and often requires confidence to perform. So, again, for those of you that may be just joining, I am sharing stories from my Breathe Again anthology, volume 1. So, I'm going to stop there. Wanda has a whole lot more to share. I want you to go to amazingyou.com and get your copy so that you can get the full story. But this is what I want to bring you to. I want to stop right there because I want to highlight a couple of things. Number one, we are not alone. Number two, we allow our own self-limiting thoughts to stop us from giving birth to a new dream, to a new idea, to a new possibility, a new partnership, collaboration. And I just want to take this moment to speak to you and say, listen, don't do that. Stop robbing yourself of what's possible because you are more concerned with what somebody else is thinking about you. Here's the truth. What somebody else is thinking about you is none of your business. What somebody else is saying about you is none of your business. Are you courageous enough to give birth to the thing that you've been carrying? That's what I want to know. And I hope that's what you are getting from Wanda's story. What is it that you're holding on to? So here are a couple of questions for you. Number one, what did you learn about yourself in just the little bit that I shared? Write it in the chat. What did Wanda share that resonated with you where you paused and you said, you know what? There is something that I'm holding on to. There is a dream. There is a business. There is a vision. There is an idea. Every single day, I am honored and humbled to talk to women about things that they have been carrying that they just need help to push out. Again, it doesn't matter where you are. You could be the CEO. You could be the millionaire next door. You could be the entrepreneur. And you also could be the woman that's working a 9 to 5. You could be the woman that have children. You could be the wife. You could be the first lady. You could be any of those women. You could be a student. Let me speak to you. Lean in. Lean all the way in. And let me tell you this, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you give yourself permission, to push. That is what matters. What matters is that you open up your mouth and you say, you know what? I'm ready to release. I'm ready to release what I know. And I'm ready to release my pride and my ego so that I can get help with pushing out this dream, with pushing out this baby, with pushing out this idea. Why? Because it matters. And somebody is waiting for you to give birth. That's what I know. I know that somebody is waiting for you to give birth. So what are you going to do? I challenge you as you are listening to me right now. Don't allow your baby to come out prematurely. Don't allow your baby to be stillborn. Do not allow your baby to come out and then die because you failed to allow a community, a midwife, a team to help you nurture and carry for the thing that is inside your belly. Listen, if there is anything in Wanda's story that has resonated with you, and not just you, I'm sure you have a friend that's like, girl, or a bro that's like, yo, man, I got this idea. I got this dream. I just need this. I just need that. Let me tell you what just happened. Before I got on this call today, let me tell you what happened. Yesterday or 2 days ago, a young lady who lives in Illinois, I think she said, connected with two women in California. Those two women who are in California, they know who I am. They know what I stand for. They know what I represent. They know the impact that I make in this world. So what did they do? What did they do? They got on WhatsApp and they made the connection. They said, listen, I know the person you need to talk to. There is a midwife that can help you push out that which you are carrying. And they began to connect us. As they were connecting us, they said, you know what? She has something in her belly and she's ready to release it and give birth. Can you connect with her? So today we connected, the four of us. We're in 4 different geographical locations, but we connected and I was able to help her in a conversation to release that which was on the inside of her. Why? Because she was brave enough to speak to that which she wanted. She was brave enough to say, I am pregnant and I need help. She was brave enough to share her idea. And so I hope that it is something that you are hearing that is saying to you, you need to release. You need to believe. You need to stop holding on so that you can give birth to a healthy dream, so that you can give birth to a healthy idea, so that you can give birth to a partnership and a collaboration that you didn't even know that you needed. Wherever you are, don't just listen to me, take action. Now, I need you to do 2 things. I need you to comment so I know I'm not talking to myself. Comment in the chat and say you are going to release that which you have been carrying. You are going to get a midwife. You're going to get community. You're going to get help. And then number 2, I know that you know about 5 other people, whether it is women or men, who need to hear this message. So what I need you to do is share this with them. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't allow me to be the best kept secret. You know what your community needs, and you know who needs to hear this. So be the friend that you are and share this with 5 people that you know need to release. All right, you guys, stay tuned. On tomorrow, I'll be sharing another story. For now, go to Amazing You and get your copy of the Breathe Again Volume 1 anthology. Peace for now.